This is for my people who like to do the meditation, the kind of energy work, energy cultivation stuff. So this one is on congealing your energy to matter in the body. More or less, you could think, the energy drives and controls the blood, and the blood congeals or thickens into flesh. A lot of the time when we're doing energy work, we're stimulating the body. We're turning the blood and flesh into more energy, into electricity and stimulation. That's if you focus on the body or an area intently. You stimulate it, which sometimes can be good for opening up those areas. But you also need to figure out when you need to heal and build an area of the body, when it needs yin or negative energy instead of hot, yang, positive energy. How do you know where you need to do this, or if you need to do this? Really, you need to get into touch with your body's physical development. The older you grow, the more you develop. Though, depending on your trauma and your illnesses and such, and your problems, certain parts of the body may not develop. Some people have a problem growing their glutes. Some people have a problem growing their lats or their pectoral region. Maybe their legs are weak, or their arms are weak, or the bottom part of their arm is weak, or the top part of their arm, the shoulders maybe, the neck, you might have issues around there. You're going to have to scan your body by feeling it, and you're also going to have to feel it with your hand. You rub your hands through different parts of the body, the neck, the sides of the neck, the back of the neck, the front, and the in-between areas. Where do you feel it kind of lacks musculature? Same thing, grab your wrist, grab your forearm, and feel through it, and run your fingers through the connection point of the muscles and feel, where do I lack musculature? You could also do this just to densify the bones and to strengthen them that way as well, to build or to heal a wound or whatever. Anyway, let's get into the meditation. All right, so you sit, be comfortable. You close your eyes if you want, and you just want to relax and focus on the entire body. Don't focus too hard. Just kind of focus, and just a gentle amount to be conscious of your whole body. And if you relax just enough, not too much, but just enough, you'll kind of feel the body is developing and generating and becoming more physical. As in, your energy is making the blood flow, and the blood is invigorating and healing the physical body. You could just hold this focus and just do this, it's fine. Or we can play around with this a bit more. What you can do is try to feel the whole body being more heavy, more solid, more physical. And don't force, because when you force and use too much pressure, you will stimulate the positive energy, which will convert the matter to energy instead of energy to matter. Now what you want to do is you want to kind of fill in the gaps. So continuously just gently be trying to focus on the areas which you haven't focused on, kind of submerging your whole body in focus. There's certain areas which are difficult for you to focus on, which are going to have to just slowly do that. And again, not using too much force, just like a small amount to kind of crawl over the body to get the circulation to those extra outer areas. And once it's there, all you're doing is holding the focus gently in the body, and you're trying to direct it through relaxation and using negative energy, which is kind of heavier, more dense, to become, to generate flesh essentially, and to densify the bones. This can also help to generate blood. Now, to see the opposite of positive energy, so we know what not to do, I want you to focus on the whole body and use a bit of force. Use a bit of pressure on your whole body. You tense it a little bit, and you'll feel maybe the energy rising, it getting more subtle, more positive, more energetic. The blood starts to spike, like it's quickly, and you can feel this is what you don't want to do. Now just relax again and let things sit, and you'll feel it's kind of coming down. The blood's coming from your head back to the body. Out of the nervous system and more into the muscles or bones even. And you can feel it's becoming more solid and physical. And you can try that out as much as you want. You can stimulate it and use tension to feel the positive energy. This is more what we use when we're trying to run or fight or do some kind of activity that requires force, energy, motivation, such. But when we need to heal and rest, if you need more healing, and maybe you have a very physically stressful life and you need to heal more, you need to eat and sleep more and all that, then this will help you out. Anyway, I recommend you do this one maybe before you go to sleep. That's a good way. You can also do it in bed if you can concentrate while you're laying down. Personally, I find it very difficult to do that, but you could do it if you want. That is how you do energy to matter instead of matter to energy. Anyway, of course, I hope you have a good day, and feel free to check the links in the description if you want social and commercial stuff. And goodbye.